What is up, guys? Adrian here from Losh TV, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be breaking down the most recent Halloween Horror Nights announcement for Universal Monsters Legends Collide. Now this video is going to be filled to the brim with spooky hidden goodies. So let's get our scare on and break this down frame by frame. Already at the beginning, we see that this was filmed at Universal Studios Florida at the Palace Arcade, to be exact, with the main difference being the wording on the sign saying Horrorthon instead of Arcade. Along with that name change, above it we have the Palace Theater. And the Palace Theater has been synonymous with one horror icon. Could this mean that we get the Usher back at Halloween Horror Nights this year? It might be a stretch, but there's always an opportunity, and this could be them foreshadowing it. But that's not all that we received in these first few seconds. We also got a reference to a past Halloween Horror Nights house. That reference is the two movie posters that you see outside of the theater. Those posters were both featured inside of Slaughter Cinema.
I'm telling you, you missed out.
I'll come out next time, but I'll see you later on tonight.
Just text me.
Bye.
We now meet the Snacker. Could this be some kind of introduction to a friend group that goes out to movies together? Who knows? But shortly after, we see that the Snacker is on a video call with somebody else called Skylar. Could she be a part of this friend group? Or is this just something that I'm making up in my head? Anyways, behind the Snacker, we have a ticket booth that, believe it or not, has been seen at HHN before, and it was really recent. So recent that it was actually last year in the facade for Puppet Theater Captive Audience. We are now shown 3 original posters for Dracula, the Mummy, and the Wolfman. Now, they all have their respective movies with original posters as well. However, this is to show the audience this is going to be an original telling of an already established film. Now, another thing to note here is that the designs for both Dracula and the Wolfman are pulled directly from the announcement poster for Universal Monsters back at HHN 29. Now here we start to get a look at Dracula and the Wolfman beginning to tear through their respective posters. Along with those 2 posters being ripped through by the monsters, we have another poster behind the Snacker by the name of Colonel Corn. Now this could either be a reference to something that's coming in the future, or it's just there for a gag, or just to add another poster onto the wall. However, I just felt like I needed to point this out because it's kind of cute and I like the poster. Now we finally got a reveal of the Mummy as the Mummy breaks through their poster and lunges towards the Snacker, causing the Snacker to run away. Now, does this mean the Snacker will return for future videos, or is this the last we'll see of them? Who knows? I mean, anything is possible again. Now, this is purely just speculation, but like I said earlier, there could be a whole group. However, this could be a reason to keep reoccurring the same character throughout all of these different videos. We now have our money shot of the trailer, in which we have all 3 monsters, of course not their full body, but we have their arms coming out of these posters coming to attack you, meaning now you know the subject matter of this haunted house. It is going to be the Mummy, the Wolfman, and Dracula coming for you because you are in their way to get the Amulet of Ra. Of course, this isn't something talked about in the video, but if you read the description for the haunt, that is what it's all about.
Universal Monsters Legends Collide, only at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights.
We now see the logo for this haunted house paired along with a howl coming straight from the Wolfman, and then shortly after this we have this year's Halloween Horror Nights logo along with the tagline "Never Go Alone," which, believe it or not, was the exact same tagline that was used for HHN 30. And then finally, this means absolutely nothing, but our final scare here is from Wicked Growth Realm of the Pumpkin. It is the very last scare of the house right before you exit. Now, we do have Wicked Growth speculated this year. It is on our speculation map. And I'm going to be completely honest, I would love to see a sequel to this house. I would personally love to see either that skeleton crew or some witches getting their own full-on house instead of just the pumpkins, because I would love to be dived deeper into this lore. With the entire video out of the way, I want you guys to let me know down below what's something that you learned watching this video you didn't know prior, and tell me something that would blow my mind down below about your favorite thing from Halloween Horror Nights. With all of that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like this one, there's going to be many more like this from here on out, so please subscribe to the channel by clicking my face right there, and check out my latest video, which is right over there. Stay excellent, my dudes.